What's going on, everyone? It's OxxyOG, and today let's talk about Mythic Plexus Sentinel. We got this kill. This was our second pool, so just be aware I was very hesitant on certain things here. But we're running Slayer. We have 4-piece, Ticking Sack of Terror, and Arcar Sack Brood are the trinkets we're using. I'm about 701 item level at this point. We're running Wrecking Throw. We talented into that for the intermission phase when the shield pops up. Couple of things to go over on this fight on Mythic. So you still have these pools that need to be dropped over on the sides. Melee, you can just run them over to the corner. When the tank takes his big pulsing circle to the corner, you kind of want to position around the other side of the boss so that you don't take as much damage because its damage fall off. And then also these walls, the vaporizing walls, are going to be coming at you even in the middle of the fight. So you need to be ready with your Rishi Reps to use them to get through. Couple of things there. So number one, depending where your group is tanking the boss, you want to make sure that you're not going to use your wraps and go through this back wall here, in which case you're going to take a ton of damage and pretty much just die. I always like to do it on a bit of an angle so that I'm going across the boss. Another thing is you have these group-wide soaks. You're going to be assigned based on your groups on whether you're in the first soak or the second soak. If you happen to be in the group setup where you're in the second soak like I am, you'll see I wait for the first knockout to happen and then I go back in. If you're which technically we can heroic leap into both of them. We can get knocked out of the first one and then leap back in and do the second soak. We could, but because of how leap works, I get nervous that I'm going to use it and then think I have it later and die because of it. When we get knocked back, you'll see how I did these intermission phases. I was trying something different, but then I was hesitant each time because I didn't know how much we needed to add damage. I'm going to talk to my my raid group and see what they think, but I actually think as warriors, because we have 2 charges and a leap, we can pretty much get back to the boss during the shield phase right away and start damaging the shield. So if your group has enough damage to get those ads down really quick in passing, I think that you could almost ignore the ads as warrior. Every class is going to be different for this, but you'll see how I do it in the third phase when there's a set of orbs and you have to use your wraps to go through the orbs and the wall at the same time. I can get to the boss almost right as he starts channeling his shield. The only thing to be aware of is that it hurts. You might not have a healer in range, and so you're going to need to make sure that you're using defensives. This is how I played it, and it seems like it could be good. Next week, if I get the okay, I was just going to full send boss damage and kind of forgo the ads, because when the boss starts knocking you back, if you do charge, wait as long as you can, charge, and then wait as long as you can, and then leap, you can usually leap to a spot that isn't going to get you killed, and then just walk straight to the boss. Just got to be aware of any vaporizing walls that are going to come. But overall, this ends up just being a massive DPS and heal check. The intermission phase ramps up in damage as it goes on, so the longer it takes to break that shield, make sure that you're using some kind of defensive. If you really need it, you can always go defensive stance, but as a rule of thumb for myself, I try to never use D-stance if possible. But really cool fight. I like it. I like it a lot on Mythic. A ton of fun. This phase of the intermission is awesome. I like being able to sort of force it down, but I was just so hesitant, not really knowing if I should kill the ads or shouldn't kill the ads, that I was making good time to get to the boss, and then I just kind of do a full 180 and go help, just because I didn't want to be that guy that was like, "Where are you going?" So we'll try that again next time. I can get to the boss almost immediately. I don't really know what the go-to is for this. I haven't watched many warrior POVs. I just sort of went with what felt like what was right for me. The final phase is pretty cool because we can do a charge, leap, and then you just have to wait a couple of seconds before you can go ahead and take your wraps through the wall and the big orbs, and then you can be right on the boss. You might even be able to walk around the orbs and get to the boss in really good time, and then wraps through the wall that comes. Still need some experimenting on it, but if you want to play it safe, just stay with your group, down the ads, and then find the sweet spot on the final intermission, because that's the real one that's sketchy, where you go through the orbs, which you'll see me do. You go through the orbs and the wall at the same time, so you bypass all of it. It's like a little shortcut. But all in all, really cool fight. Make sure you're using Wrecking Throw. Wrecking Throw does not crit, by the way. I looked this up on, I think it was Wildhead, and it says that cannot crit. Although I do think that it's able to be enhanced by like your avatar, the 20% damage avatar gives you. So if you have avatar up, for example, try to use I didn't do much testing on this, so maybe somebody can correct me. But if you have avatar up, make sure that you have that rolling first, or even recklessness, because it'll use your avatar reduced effectiveness. Just make sure you have it rolling when you use your Wrecking Throw, in which case that'll enhance the damage, I think. I don't really know how to check that just to see, so somebody can probably correct me on that. And then just be aware that it can't crit, so you don't need to try to enhance it in that way. But yeah, enjoy the fight. I'll be working on my Mythic Soulbinder kill for tomorrow, and then I wish I could upload Loom'ithar, but we didn't get it down, so keep an eye out for that one, hopefully Wednesday night. But thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Been working all weekend, so hopefully we can pump out some Mythic Plus videos here soon. It's just been busy. So much love. I'm out. Peace.
Cool overlap now.
We're getting knocked back after this. Knocked back.
Alright, this is the one you need to go through two things at once, right?
Yep.
We're gonna go through these orbs here with our rescue app when the wall comes. See where I'm pinging myself? We go through the orbs and the wall at the same time.
Ready? It's coming soon.
Straight
Down.
now. And go left.
You're using any health possible stuff you have here. Dodge.
Fire's gonna need babysitting right now.
Any defenses you have now? Any defenses?
I don't have anything.
Alright, pulls left.
Go
Move
to
the
the middle.
bus. Perfect.
The only thing that can wipe this now is soaks, so make sure you're getting in your soaks.
Front left here. And soak immediately after.
Tank bomb
Is
into
the
wall
speed
coming
bomb?
up here. You're gonna use any defenses you have on this one. Any health stones, any health pots, anything.
I don't think
Here
there's a
comes,
wall
use a
front
defensive, and the wall. Maybe not a wall.
there. Pulls left, and then soak.
Woohoo!
Nice, good job.
Wahoo! I died. Because I am bad.
Let's go clear
folks.
trash while they're doing loot.